You want to run this ship? Yes. Well, you can't.
Hello there. Hello there.
Wait, I'm a little confused here. What's a twink?
I just started and I had to give so many shout outs. I don't know why I'm breathing heavy like I ran here or something. Because I didn't. I walked calmly. But I gotta do shout outs. I gotta do shout outs.
Because he's my best friend. He's my pal. He's my homeboy.
Oh, I added a fucking...
My sweet cheese. My good time boy. Because he's my best friend.
Only one S, not two S's.
My rotten soul. He's my sweet cheese. My good time boy.
Today we are painting an extraordinary horse idiot. Dude, I don't know what this track is, but I'm vibing with it. It feels good. Y'all, it's fucking Friday. There's PHs on both of those words. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It is fucking Friday. It feels good. It feels nice that it's Friday. It also either is about to rain or is raining. For me, at least, in my neck of the woods, and that's a nice change of. Excuse me, that's a nice change of pace from it just being humid bullshit. I think this coffee might be too hot to drink. I was right. Owie. 13% of the way towards getting me to absolutely lose my mind for this challenge. Hey, I can see you chewing on yourself, and so can all of chat. You absolute nasty creature. I'm gonna lean this way so as to hide my shame. Is it Chicago-style coffee? Does that mean there's Malort in it? Because no, I love myself too much, but I do have Malort right here that I could make myself regret with. And you know, it's Friday. Maybe I'll drink some Malort. I have maybe 2 shots of Malort in this bottle left.
Well, we've always been each other's greatest nemesis.
Somebody's got to chew on it. Might be awkward if it was me. Yeah, probably.
What's the plural on that?
She says I do what I want.
Nemesis.
What's up, Claire? I mean, she does do what she wants. I just wish she wouldn't do it on camera, you know? At least a dog only fans. You know, whatever, an only paw. No, I can't think of a word that rhymes with fans and is dog related. I don't really want to put that much thought into it, to be completely honest. No one can stop cats, so why not dogs? Well, I'm not actually trying to stop her. You'll notice my absolute lack of even, like, saying anything about it. I'm just leaning over here, waiting for a sample to be delivered. Disgusting. Disgusting. So yeah, this is my... Ouch. The first thing I fucking did was hurt myself. We're off to a good start with how spiky this mini is. So, I primed most of my minis white, but for some reason I felt like I should prime him black. And then, of course, after I primed him black, I was like, I should paint his horse white. All biblical-like. So, yep. I made that decision. The Chaos Gods do demand blood. But I've also got these 2 bodyguard Ogren to work on while I'm waiting for him to dry in between things. But I think we're starting on the horse, who's going to be like a cold white.
Mom!
Look at that pony! So,
Mommy!
come here. So he's going to wind up being on this base. He's got a little, his front legs are going to be right where that hole is. So if you can imagine a sort of a, whoop, I could airbrush it white. But then why did I prime the rest of him black? Because I'm not skilled enough with not overspraying to prevent him from just becoming gray if I do that. And I do not have the equipment to mask him off properly. So I'm just going to paint him, like, by brush. But yeah, so this is the base he's going to wind up on. So I think a nice cold white horse will be a good call. Yeah. That's my only thought on color scheme so far, beyond I want him to match the rest of my Chaos Cultists. So he's going to be like basically Zorn palette aside from the horse. So that's where we're going with that. Definitely not going to Nova 2024, so any question can tell you it's hard to keep a white horse clean. Oh, I am not trying to keep this horse clean. Part of the reason I picked a white horse is because I want to dirty it all up. The other part of the reason is, behold, I saw a pale rider on a white horse, or whatever the fuck the line is from Revelations. The really bad one that's happening badly when all the stuff goes to shit, that's the reference. It's been a minute since I read Revelations. The white horse chooses to be mud horse 99% of the time. Do I need to? I do. I need to wet my palate. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. That's apparently my palate decided that was enough. So that's enough. Got my bus for Nova all puttied up. Now I just need to file and sand everything. All puttied up. Just putty. No one talks about how much horses fart either. This is yeah, all right. So, one of my exes, I used to have a pet name for them, and I would call them horse breath sometimes. And, I never explained it to them until, like, years into our relationship. They asked. It was like, why is that a thing that you call me? And I was like, oh, that's because sometimes your morning breath smells like horse poop. And I like that smell, so I find that an affectionate term of endearment. But I didn't want to tell you that's why I'm doing it, because I thought you might be offended. And in fact, they were offended. When a horse farts and scares itself. I mean, I do that. I do that. Where's the brush I want in my life? Not there. Is it that? Nope. Is this the one I think it is? No. This is the bigger one. All right, do I have enough space with the... Oh, I do! Yes! Oh, shit. Except you're really heavy. You're really heavy. You will not stay on this. Eh? Okay, I gotta be careful. Yeah, it turns out telling somebody that their breath smells like horse farts is not a fun, cute, romantic thing. But you know what? That's why we're not together anymore. That's the sole reason. Need to eat, but I have zero idea what to eat. You should eat a grilled cheese sandwich. Ice is not food. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think today we're just horse painting. I think that's the whole goal, is to just paint horse. For a moment, I thought you were just going to stop at you. I was going to be like, auto cannibalism is not something I'm into. Well, yeah, you should consider it. It might be a revolutionary thing for you. You don't know, don't knock it till you tried it. At least eat some fingernails or some scabs, you know? Oh, dude, Moros, anybody could have picked this song. This is just a fucking good song. Please tell me you're gonna balance. Kind of. Kind of. No, this is a clip. This is a clip pick. Kid Me was very interested in eating their own scabs. It was a problem, and I definitely started my picking issues. No, eating hair is gross, but eat scabs. Go for it. That's my professional advice to you as a doctor and an American. I have definitely eaten my scabs. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I've done it. I don't do it frequently, but I do it. Every now and then I'm just like, yeah, daddy needs a pick-me-up. Let's recycle this. Sometimes you gotta do whatever gets you through the day, and sometimes that's just a cheeky little scab snack. What the fuck is wrong with all of you? It's really just me. They don't even taste like anything. You know? They're just scabs. Yo, if this is my most cancelable take, then I'm fucking down with it. What up, Melta? Dude, even my blue tack is struggling against being on this paint handle. I don't know how long this is gonna last. Walked in a wild conversation. A little bit. I just lean in. Yeah. Why care when anyone will find a reason to hate you anyway? Oh, yeah. Well, I just mean I'm not actually embarrassed by this. This is not one of those times I'm like laughing at myself and going hee hee and like looking away from the camera because I feel embarrassed. This is just a thing, you know? I'm used to it by now. Melta, I appreciate that about you. I feel like that's a prerequisite for being for being a regular in this chat. But I also need to shout you out.
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal, he's my homeboy, my rotten soldier, he's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
Actually, I am glad that I primed this black because there's going to be quite a few things that are going to be just a bitch to reach. So if they wind up just looking black in shadow, that is fine by me. Did they sculpt a sheath onto this horse? You know what? I don't actually want to know. I'm just going to paint it and not be that curious about it. I mean, it's chunky. Like, this is my hand. Compared to, like, one of the guys I was painting yesterday. Like, he's a hefty lad. And he's mostly metal, which is also why the painting handle is like, fuck you, you're not going to stay in place. Which, yep, there we go. I was wondering how long it was going to take me to get pissed off. And it was that long. Yeah, he's a big bastard. Which is appropriate. He needs to have a commanding presence, you know? Wait, I was working about what? About what about what? Huh? What's about what? Can I get a recap on what you don't know that you're not talking about or something? You know what I mean. I put it back, but I didn't. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. Why are you pissed? Oh, the painting handle. I was just wondering how long the fact that this is a heavy-ass metal mini that doesn't want to stay on the painting handle would take me to get angry at, and it was about as I voiced the thought. So, painting handle gone. Now it's just got a nice grippable base. This song is wild. Those not quite monkey noises that are happening in the background. You should use your painting handle. I say as I have not actually used my painting handle for my last several projects. Either of my painting handles, for that matter, to be more specific. What is happening down here? Oh, he's got severed heads hanging from his bridle. That's fucking metal. That's gonna be a pain to paint, but also it's fucking cool. It's like trying to get a cat into a carrier. I mean, it takes adaptation, especially if you're used to not using it. My problem is I batch paint, and I don't have the patience to constantly swap people off of the tops of the paint holders that I own. So I really only use them for display pieces. And I don't paint many display pieces. Chinese food for dinner. Yo, same. We ordered Chinese last night because Junebug was feeling kind of bad. So we ordered some Chinese to because that's like her comfort food. And we did what I like to call double meal, where we ordered 2 dinners apiece. So we get to eat Chinese for dinner tonight, which is awesome because it's Friday night. Gonna watch a movie, eat some Chinese, drink some drinks. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be lovely. My comfort meal, I don't know. Probably any given breakfast food.
My darling, am I pleased to see
Shut up and take my money.
Good morning, Mel. And what's up, wifey? I was just talking about you.
Hello there.
Chromatic! Speaking of, breakfast food? No, that doesn't make any sense. That's all right. Kelsey, it's great to see you. Mel, it's great also to see you. Great to see both of you, really. Started watching that Doom My House video while folding laundry. Yo, it's so wild, isn't it? I want to watch that again. Oh, I'm not saying nothing, but it is a fucking wild video. And every time you think it's gotten about as wild as it's gonna get, it gets wilder. That's the only spoiler I'll give you. Buttered chicken and chocolate milk? Like Indian butter chicken or like chicken that's just cooked with butter? Indian butter chicken. And chocolate milk? Chocolate milk is a weird choice to add to that, but I respect it. Because chocolate milk is delicious. Dude, even just keeping this on the fucking handy base is going to be such a pain. Why is this mini got to be so heavy? Why is it got to be made of like pure pewter and a little bit of plastic that I tacked on? So inconvenient. Chocolate milk is gross. Rip. What the Mario Kart is this music? This is Beleza Pula by Masayoshi Takanaka. Honestly, I fuck with it. It was a lunch I could get for super cheap at work, and it made me feel happy even on the worst days. Gotta love food that gives the fucking positive connotations. Just the good nostalgia foods, you know? Yeah, no, I fuck with this song. But Mario Kart also has a badass soundtrack. Every Mario Kart has a good soundtrack. We can fight about it if you want, but you'll lose. Although this is also this feels more like somewhere between Mario Kart and Katamari. You know? It's got a little bit of that like weird jazz. Straight from the farm quality. Wait, chocolate milk comes from farms? I thought chocolate milk had to like be processed and have chocolate added to it. You're telling me there's cows that just make chocolate milk? Mom spaghetti or chicken soup, dumpling, and rice. That sounds nice. The farms add the chocolate. Oh, from chocolate cows. Okay, that makes sense. And then we have Wild Tonal Shift with Florence coming out to play. Most of those are I've been sick meals. Oh, dude, I try not to eat I try not to eat food that I actually want to eat while I'm sick because I don't want to associate it with being sick, you know? Like I don't want to think of my favorite meal as like, oh yeah, this is the time that I was like in bed for 3 straight days and couldn't stop puking. I love this meal. Actually buy specific cocoa powder that's become increasingly hard to get but is a staple for farm-owned chocolate milk. Huh. See, I was being difficult, Moros, but you know, that was an actual answer. And I should be used to that on this channel by now, but I'm not. Pretty sure it's the chocolate cows. I talk to them when I go to the farm store. Oh, yeah. See, I don't voluntarily talk to people in real life. As I established in Awkward Panda's stream when I was there earlier, I am much more likely to talk to the inanimate objects around me than to talk to actual humans. And I think that just made me realize something about myself. Lil, how are you? Chillin'. Fuck yeah, it is Friday. It is Friday. Thank Gruntak. It's Friday. Who's Gruntak? Well, Gruntak is the death saint who killed the god of 2 Thursdays, Schmaglor. So thank Gruntak, it's Friday. Without Gruntak, we would have had 2 Thursdays and then a Saturday. And how much would have that sucked? In hand-to-hand combat with Jamie's bot. Uh-oh! What's Jamie's bot doing? I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit. I'm gonna be responsible. You fucked a nun? Like, alright, you have my attention. Thank God it isn't second Thursday. Yeah, TGIST. TGI... Thank God. TGIIST. Yeah. Oh, just trying to figure out stream alerts. I did not realize the level of your modding for Jamie, and I'm impressed. Because every single time I think I've figured out the amount of modding that you do something beyond that. And I'm very impressed. You think clowns should fall under the category of Eldritch Abomination? I think it depends on the clown, you know? Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're enjoying yourself and, like, you value it, fuck yeah. I just, like, as somebody who does almost all their own modding, I know how much effort it can be. And also, I don't know, I have strong opinions that people who are mods should be as paid as possible given the situation. And that's not to say that Jamie is exploiting you, because I don't fucking believe that for a second. I think if you're doing work for someone, you should fucking get paid for it.
Get your pick.
It does. I agree, Lil. It does depend on the clown, for sure. It depends on whether they're a true clown or a clown, you know? My lazy Roomba from Dave & Buster's gave you a Roomba? Did you win a Dave & Buster's Roomba? There you go. You're being compensated. That's what I like to hear. See, I feel like I just implied that Jamie is some sort of task mistress, and that's not what I meant at all. And please don't take it that way. What's the difference between a clown? Well, okay, so a true clown is born that way. A clown simply puts on the makeup and walks the walk, but wasn't born that way. You know? True clowns are like hatched. They're that way forever. Alternatively, maybe Jamie is a task mistress, and that's the relationship y'all have. In which case, good for you. I won the Swifty, the Dave & Buster's Roomba. That is a lot of words put together. Is it a Rick and Morty themed Roomba? Yeah, I don't think Jamie has a Dom bone in her body, but if she does, I want to see it. Stream's over. Show me that Dom bone, baby.
Hello there.
Yeah, look at this fancy paint handle. This fancy paint handle that's currently working better than my other one because it's got not metal miniatures on top that are fucking it up. Clown eggs are real. It's true. You paint an egg with your clown face and then a new clown hatches out of it. I mean, I dig it. As you can see that I'm resting my hand on my other hand, I do wish it had some sort of a handhold situation, but like, it's tight. I like how light it is in my hand, and I like how easy it is to spin the minis. It's not a job, but she commissioned me for a special secret drawing project, plus is giving me paint and supplies and stuff. Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. I have clarified my stuff enough. I don't need to clarify anymore. Y'all know what I mean. I'm sorry to strike down the task mistress allegations. Technically, you haven't. That just means that maybe Jamie is task mistressing someone else. Feel free to help me design a handle. I'm working on adding a handrest for Patch. Yo, yeah, if I could just get like the thing I like about this handle is that it's got this fucking metal guy that comes out the side. I could zoom out a little bit. And I love being able to do that and like rest my hand on that metal thing. So if you can do something like that, I will pay a premium. Need your opinion on a minion whips? Let me make sure I've sufficiently highlighted this mutant's muscles. And I got you. Tell me what you need opinion. Do you need specific opinion questions, Mel? Or do you just want like an overall, like, here's my thoughts? Noah just asks like he's being taskmistressed. I mean, some people just have that vibe, you know? Some people want to be taskmistresses and that's not a word, and aren't, you know? He needs the muscle oiliness. That might happen. What, a pterodactyl? Oh, shit. All right, Mel, what's the, You know? There's nothing, wait, there's nothing in whips. What's going on? You mean the mini you posted last night? Overall, and whether or not I should do the tips of the hair purple. Okay. I mean, so far, so good. I dig it. I think her skin could use a little more shading, because this looks like it's all natural light shading, which looks nice, but it's only gonna look nice if it's in nice, strong, natural light like that. I think if you do give her purple hair tips, I would go more towards a pink or a magenta, you know? Whoa, too big, too big. All right, that'll do. Dude, she has some honkin' tongos. What a goblin. I would go more for like a magenta than an indigo if you do go with the purple hair. Because I think that'll fit the skin tone you've got better, and also it'll help differentiate it from the thing that I'm moving my mouse over, the cloak. Rube, how are you? Yeah, especially with the yellowy green. Are you gonna paint the base like classic foresty, like browns and greens and things? It looks more shaded in person. Yeah, I mean the lighting is doing a lot of work to confuse. I fucking love that plunst.
It's always time for plunst. It's always time for plunst. It's always time for plunst. It's always time for plunst.
I forgot about the Jojo Siwa one. Oh boy. I almost spat coffee on my computer from that. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Also, Mel, if you have the opportunity, you should try taking pictures with just like a sheet of like white paper behind your mini, because it would really it would make it easier for your camera to focus on the mini. I need to add plunts.com to my list. I do. You're right. Just like hold up like a sheet of white paper behind your mini when you take the photo, because your camera will focus easier. It'll actually help light the mini, because the light will bounce off the white and like show some of those shadows better. Yeah, that's my advice. Or black paper, either one, just a solid color. That's not the main color of your mini. But it looks good so far. I'm excited to see where it goes. Is this Greta Van Fleet? No, it's Whitesnake. Oh, snap. Look at that little spider. Hey, buddy. You better be careful, because you're, like, right in the realm of might get elbow squished. What are you gonna do with the bow? Am I doing okay with my Hydra? I just attached all the heads so I can stop holding it and get stabbed by spines. I think it looks great so far. Like, it looks like what I think of when I think of a false Hydra. It's got that, like, pallid, not quite white, but white. I guess we call that off-white in the biz. It's got that pallid look to it. It looks kind of creepy and blood-stained. Like, I think it looks good. Gonna try a new wood contrast paint. Ooh, which one? Ooh, Wildwood. I use Wildwood all the time. All the fucking time. That's one of my go-to contrast paints. So I will vouch that it's a good one and that you'll be satisfied. All right, are you all highlighted and stuff? You look highlighted and stuff. Tight. Let's go back to back. Where's the... There it is. Found it. Oh, shucks. I finished a cup of coffee.
I don't have a fucking coffee problem. You know, my problem is there's not a fresh fucking pot. Wow.
Time for round 2. Eh, we'll get there. We'll get there. We've got a, How did I fuck up? What did I fuck up? I've got a, Oh, I'm on 4? Oh, I actually don't know how much coffee I've had today. Because I had 2 cups when I woke up, and then I went to the coffee shop and had some kind of fancy mixed coffee experience, and then I've had 2 more cups. So I'm a pot or more right now. Yeah, it was a Vietnamese iced coffee with an extra shot of espresso in it. Because my 2 modes are are just like boring ass black coffee or ultra sugar, ultra fancy. It was nice. It was good. It was not the weirdest thing I've ever gotten there. I think like my favorite thing I've ever gotten there was probably like the salted caramel. I'm a sucker for salted caramel. Holy shit. Like a salted caramel like frappuccino type deal, some kind of blended something.
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal.
You know?
He's my homeboy, my rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
I did it ages ago. Like at the beginning of stream. Egg coffee? Okay, explain what egg coffee is. Oh my god, is this an instrumental version? Caramel macchiato is good. I'll fuck with it. But it's not the only thing I fuck with. And I'd rather it be iced. I don't like hot fancy coffees. I only like iced fancy coffees. Like, if I'm drinking hot coffee, it's gotta be blacker than the blackest black times infinity. Black coffee sweetened with an egg custard on top. That sounds weird as hell, but I'd fucking try it. Give me your heart and make it real, or else forget about it. Ooh, my wrist. It's not supposed to do that. Why did you do that to me just now? Can we have a discussion about that the next time? Maybe plan it in advance, or not do it at all? No, get out of the wet pallet, dog. You don't want to be in there. You're going to drown. There's this little tiny fucking spider on my desk. Are you trying to get my attention? Like, you've got it. Is there something I can do for you? It's like, I don't want you to drown in my wet pallet, and I don't want to accidentally crush you. I want you to go on and eat many bugs in my house, you know? I would prefer not to talk to humans at all that I said earlier feels even more poignant now that I'm having a conversation with a spider. It's just like a little orangey brown one, like absolutely tiny, like the size of a small dry brush head. I don't know. I'm not sure what kind. They're an artist and just want to paint with you, and I'm down with that. But I want them to do it safely. I don't want them to be like, yay, paint. I don't want anyone to do that with me. I would be so scarred to be painting with someone and then I just have them fucking drown. You know? That is any child finger painting. That's why I don't finger paint with children. I only finger paint with adults. I don't want to be a lifeguard. I just want to play with paints. Cheeky. Actually, what time is it? All right. We have an ad break coming in about 10 minutes. I will be refilling my coffee. I will be getting up to do that. I will not be just summoning coffee into my cup, because if I could do that, I would be doing something more profitable than streaming on Twitch. AKA porn. I mean, yeah, if summoning coffee could get me into porn, I'd do it. Capitalism, yeah. Always corrupting the innocent. Cool things like magically summoning coffee into a mug. Corrupted by capitalism. There would probably be a lot of ass coffee. That sounds unsafe. I'm generally willing to do butt stuff, but butt coffee is not not really on that list. Porn espresso. He can't sleep. It's that porn espresso. I'm working late because there's coffee in my butthole. Coffee enemas are stimulating as fuck. I know that coffee enemas are a thing. I also know they're a thing I don't want to do. Someone showed me a video and didn't watch it first. My give a fucks are drinking coffee. This entire thought was born on Drawfee. That's a pretty niche lyric, but I think that's gonna hit for a couple of you. And it looks so cute when I drink coffee. I could be the next Sabrina Carpenter. I think I have what it takes. Because much like Sabrina Carpenter, I cannot, it is about ego, and I can't, don't embarrass me, please. That's not the end of me coffee goes in, but I'm glad other people are having whatever is good times for them. Yeah, you know, like there's a train for every passenger, as I'm fond of saying. Sometimes that train is a hot pot directly in the ass. Bro, get out of my palette! You're gonna get, like, entombed in the paint and water. Do you need help? Did you just fucking poop? Did I just watch you poop? Do spiders poop? I think I just watched a spider poop. I'm yelling at the spider that's in my wet palette. I think I just watched it poop. Dude, what in the world just happened in my life? Well, it is out. It crawled back out, but I told it to get out, and it just turned around and just dropped a little white splorch out of its fucking thorax. And I don't know if it was trying to web or what, but, like... Do y'all see this weird little color right here? That came out of the spider. I don't know... What the fuck, dude? Are you alright, spider? That doesn't look healthy. Are you still on my wet palette? What? I don't want to put the... I'm stressed out right now. No, you're just hanging out on the bottom. Bro, I'm gonna use that. And I don't want to crush you, so, like, please be chill. It's too wet to be an egg. It's not solid. I don't want to eat it. I hate that that's my thought. It's like, I don't know what this is. I just watched it come out of a spider. I should eat it. Oh, it's like black now. That's so weird. It just turned like black and brown when I touched it, and now it's completely dry immediately. I don't know what just happened, bro, but you might want to go to a spider doctor. I don't know if it's supposed to do that. Maybe if you eat it, you'll have spider powers. This spider's just hanging out. I'm just worried about it. I want to make sure it's healthy and I don't kill it by accident. I guess that's part of being healthy, is not being killed by accident. Are you okay, bud? I don't know why I'm asking, like, you can tell me, but... I require a spider who knows boundaries. Maybe if you eat it, you'll have spider powers. I would fucking love to, but no. I'm not gonna eat the spider. I was thinking about eating the spider's leavings, But the spider leavings have since changed, and I'm just gonna leave them now. I'm leaving the leavings, okay? I do need an adult, but like, spider is not food. I need an adult. Oh shit, we have ads coming up. All right, I'm gonna go upstairs and get coffee, okay? We can all relax because there will be no spider consumption unless a spider sneaks into my coffee somehow. That's happened before, and I hated it, and I'm sad I remembered. Okay, I'm coming back. I'll be right back. This song's tight. And furthermore, y'all, I got some fucking tight ass news. I'm gonna be on Tabletop After Dark. Just confirmed during the break. I'm gonna be on Tabletop After Dark. That's so fucking cool. I'm stoked. I don't know what that is, but congrats. Tabletop After Dark is like it's like a monthly event that Olympian hosts on Twitch, where different streamers showcase the like adult themed side of like board gaming and tabletop gaming. Yeah, I got the slot. So yeah, I'm gonna be in on in I don't know when on Sunday, but it's gonna be Sunday the 21st. I'm gonna be part of Tabletop After Dark, and I'm gonna be building a cursing and touching butts, adult stuff. That Kickstarter stripper game looks really fucking cool. I agree. I'm gonna be building a warband for what's the game called? The Wield, folk horror skirmish game set in a never-ending forest. It's gonna be so fucking fun. It's gonna be a good day. I don't remember the name of the game, but I know Witty did a preview of it, so I'm gonna have to find Witty. I'm gonna find Witty's preview. Night Shift. That is the Tailspire movement tutorial, Moros. I don't know what link you meant to post, but here's a different link that might be the same thing we're talking about. I forgot to paint the horse's tail. Yeah, okay, it is the same thing. So Moros just posted a link directly to the Kickstarter, but I posted a link to friend of the show, Whittle Goblin, doing a little preview review of it. I guess a preview review is just a preview. You know, a preview review. I guess a preview review is just a view, if we're going to get really linguistical about it. I would 100% would play this and be willing to paint the cute chubby dancer. Sold. Yeah, it looks really fun. And like, what a cool concept too. Can you just stop moving? That's all I ask. Stay where I put you. Oh, I wonder where my spider friend went. Somewhere. Be safe, spider friend. That Adult Swim pole dancer game? I do not know the game of which you speak. Dude, this song is fucking banger. Ouch. Proper focus for something? Hell no. Proper focus? What do you think this is? Called Pole Dance Hero? That sounds like it's like a Guitar Hero, but pole dancing. Which actually sounds wildly fun. Keyboard DDR with surprisingly good songs. That makes sense. Oh snap! All right. Oopsies. That's so fucking tight. All right, I have to actually read all of the rules for the wield so that I can not make an ass out of myself while I'm trying to make that warband. Which, by the way, if y'all are interested in the wield, I definitely suggest, like I said, it's a skirmish miniatures game, a folk horror skirmish game set in an infinite forest. And you build a warband of either human survivors or root-bound, rotting monstrosities. You know which one I'm going to make. But they have all their rules are free, and you can hit them up on their Instagram. enter_the_wield WEALD, and they've got all the rules there and everything. It looks like it's gonna be fun. And I've been thinking about making some sort of root-encrusted skeletons for a while, so this seems like it's going to be the perfect opportunity to do that. You're going to choose humans and be very intense about it. Yep, that's me! I do hate painting monsters. It's my least favorite thing. When's your next scheduled D&D game, Moros? When do you next get the privilege? Oh, I get to DM on Sunday now that I'm thinking about it. I'm stoked about that. We haven't played that game in a while. Because people have been dealing with life. Get to play Bizarro Metis on Sunday. Sunday, hopefully. Hey, there you go. Looks like Great Minds game on the same day or something. Bizarro couplet. I have not figured out. I say this with honesty because I've been thinking about it. I haven't figured out where to put couplet in Bizarro Metis, but I want to. I've genuinely been like, where can I put couplet? And I think I want to actively put couplet as an entire creature and not as components for a creature, because I think that'll actually guarantee that the party interacts with couplet instead of just shoving it in a bag and not thinking about it. Damn, these fucking strings are very dramatic. Oh, that would be why. All right. Where we'll roam. Hoist the colors high. Thieves and bakers. I think that's the move. All hands. If oh. This horse got some big lips. I know that that's a normal horse thing, but I feel like this horse has particularly big lips for a horse. Oh, better to steal your lip balm and run away. Do horses, are they notorious for stealing lip balm? I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't realize horses had negative stereotypes. Are we profiling horses now? Oh man, my air conditioning just kicked on, and I thought the sound of the air was part of the song. I was like, damn, they went really in on the ambiance. Thieves and beggars. Oh yeah, I want crab too. Although it's really unsurprising when I say it. I feel like I'm gonna need to like varnish this multiple times while I'm painting it just to like keep from rubbing paint off. I don't know if that's actually true. It's been a while since I worked with just a heavy fucking block of metal like this. Ooh, stabbing myself some more. It feels really good, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about really good, but just the right level of pain to be like, all right, that's actually kind of nice, you know? That's a normal reaction, right? Everybody feels that way? Chat not agreeing or disagreeing has me questioning a lot of things right now. Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, what is this? No on the pain? All right. Just me. That's good. What relief. All right, I'm gonna let them drive for a little bit. Do a little wash on the skin. These other guys. Love coffee. Love coffee. Badge! Emmett, I hope you're fucking just so rad today. I hope you're feeling great. I like this song too. I've never heard it before, but I'm fucking with it big time.
He's my homeboy.
Thank you, June.
He's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
It's on your stream playlist? I'm rad every day. You're fucking right, you are. I want to know who put it on my playlist. Raven did. Okay. All right. Been lurking since you started, but I had to go to the grocery store. Well, I hope you had fun getting groceries. Tee. Disco sax. Dude, Midnight's tight. Disco sax. Top of my head hurts and I'm mad about it. What happened? Just saw something cool, but it's not size inclusive? Well, if you want to talk about it, I'm down to talk about it, and I appreciate the warning that it's definitely not going to fit my body. Why does the top of your head hurt, Patch? Did you bonk your head on something? Because you know you're not bonko, right? You're not supposed to do that. It was a tall overall dress? Dude. Dude, when I was at the coffee shop this morning, I don't know why I just went hard surfer. But when I was at the coffee shop this morning getting more coffee and some breakfast, because we were out of both, one of my friends, the barista, was wearing overall shorts that had neon mushroom prints on them. Like, holy shit. Actually, I need to go look up that website before I forget that it exists. I think it was Run and Fly or Fly and Run. Yeah, it was Run and Fly. Dude, look at these fucking dungarees, y'all! Top overall, bottom like dress and flowy. That sounds great. Went to bed, I shifted and bonked the same spot on a concrete wall? No. Yo, if these come in my size, it's all over. Holy shit. These are so cool! Oh, they're sold out. Ooh, and it looks like their largest size might fit me. I've never seen these before, but they're about the coolest fucking thing on the planet. So, all right. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, I do want to actually do a really thin coat of flesh wash. Oh, hey, Rachel! What is up? I hope you're having a great day, because I know I am. That's a little... No, actually, that might be the amount that I want. Vibing on a Friday, working away. Hell yeah. Friday vibes. These Friday vibes are pretty good, I have to say. I'm feeling pretty chipper. And I hope everybody else is, too. Is that... it's a... It'll be fine. A little much. Not fine. I changed my mind. I went too hard. I flew too close to the sun. So I'm going to paint it on everything. So it all matches, you know? Even though I'm not sure I like it. I might as well make the whole model look like that. Why does my brain work like that? Or not work, I guess. I don't know which one we're calling it. With the Halloween frogs and orange cactus dongos? Hell yeah. Yeah, when I'm not streaming, I'm gonna have to take a real look at those and see if they're see what their deal is, you know? As much as I'm sure it would be really cool for y'all to watch me do clothes shopping on stream. I'm pretty sure the Mushroom Mayhem is the one that my friend was wearing. I did add mimics to the cargo area. I did wind up doing that. It's just a question of whether or not the players find them. Because I made them missable mimics, depending on what the players decide they want to do in the warehouse. I was waiting for a beat drop. That was the end of the song? I feel like I just got musically blue-balled. Oh my god. Are they Dark Souls Tallboy mimics? I haven't decided, and I probably honestly won't decide how they actually look until the players find them. Because that's how I roll most of the time. Oh, really? Honestly, mostly only my big bads get pre-planned descriptions. All right, now I'm waiting for that to dry, so I will do some re-highlighting. Dark Moon Clover in the house. How are you, friend? Dude, this song's tight. How are you and y'all? I'm doing great. I'm feeling very positive. I'm having a good day. I'm caffeinated. I'm feeling fine. It's about to be the weekend. I'm indulging in one of my favorite activities around some of my favorite people. You know, it's just it's a good Friday for me. I'm kind of sad my spider friend is nowhere to be seen. I was really starting to like them. I hope they're okay. I hope they haven't been accidentally squished. Oh, I misread that. Okay, so it's a lore drop, a tavern owned by Furies, run by busty harpies. I fully read that as a tavern owned by furries, run by busty harpies. You're the kind of guy I'd stalk in school? What? Oh, fuck yeah, it's Cannibal. Good song, Kesha. Good song. A tavern owned by Furies, run with busty harpies. Hold on. I'm trying to... Most of this lore drop is going to be me trying to think of a pun name for the tavern. And don't fucking help me. I'm going to get there. Ooh, all right. So, in the capital city, cosmopolitan as it is, there is a beloved tavern called Birds of a Feather. It's the colors of its sign are known to all across the land. It is orange and white. And the all of the wait staff are particularly well-endowed harpies. Some of them sing to attract customers and sing to entertain those who are already there. Maybe they're sirens, maybe they're not, but there's a lot of singing going on. Birds of a Feather is popular not just because of the scantily clad avian waitstaff, but also because they are renowned for their delicious wings. Seasoned in any way you can conceive of, they even boast that if you bring them a seasoning, they will put it on the wings for you and cook it to your specifications. It's a BYOS sort of a situation. They reject none. They embrace all. However, if you lay a single hand on the waitstaff or you treat them unfairly, it is very likely you will never be found again. There are rumors that the owners of the Birds of a Feather are man-eating, murderous beings. But to most of the staff, they just look like other harpies, and no one's sure. Most of the customers, not most of the staff. The staff knows. And it is something of a safe haven, considered to be a safe haven for many, many women throughout the city. With rooms for any woman with a song of revenge on her lips or in her heart. And that's Birds of a Feather. Feminist D&D Hooters. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. Ooh. That was a big sound. And I don't know what it was, and I hope my wife is okay. But I'm gonna guess she is, because she just came downstairs.
What?
I just heard a big crash, and I wasn't sure what it was.
Oh, it was me putting the laundry in the next to your dresser.
That makes sense.
You have clean laundry next to your dresser.
All right. I'll take care of some laundry.
I guess I should just say hi to chat since I've now been.
You're gonna need to get lower.
Oh God.
Yeah, get
Can
right in
you
here.
move your fucking head? Hi, chat.
The house ghost.
The house ghost. No, just me. Oh, the dog. You can see the dog. This dog. Look at that waggity.
I don't think she's gonna stay for long. Here, let's turn so that everybody gets a chance to say hi. What's up, everybody? Clover says hi. Moro says hi. Wanachiro says hi.
Hi, everybody. I'm gonna go clean the floors upstairs.
Okay,
in
baby.
The bedroom. Because I got my stuff done that I need to get done for work.
Congrats.
It's nice to not feel sick. I do? Thanks.
Yeah.
My hair looks cute.
Yeah. It's a good haircut.
It is a good haircut. Oh my god, it's so nice to have an actual bedroom.
Hi, Sage.
Hi, Sage. It's funny because I have a coworker, Sage, so I always think I'm a coworker.
You have a what?
I have a coworker, Sage.
Oh.
So
that's
I always,
not that Sage.
I assume. I feel
think maybe.
I feel like they would have told me that it's them.
That would be weird. That would be weird.
Now, the only person I know at work that watches your stream sometimes is Dan.
Yeah.
So. And
Because Dan has the best username out there.
Aw, thanks, Moros. That's true.
Squatch, get out of the trash.
All right.
Do you want to look at the spider poop?
No.
Okay.
Is it in your wet palette?
Yeah. It's that weird little splotch right there in the corner.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I mean, it's spider. It came out of a spider butt.
Yeah, it's just spider poop.
But it was like white when it came out, and then I touched it with a brush, and it immediately changed color.
Well, you know how like dog poop changes color?
But like not when you touch it. It changes color over time.
I don't know. You should clean your wet palette, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Yeah. I'm gonna fix my hair now. All right. Paint. Lacrosse. You know? Oh, did I want to do something with the fur parts? Yes, I did. What is that, though? Maybe that. I loathe the sense of messed up hair under headphones, especially if you get that one strand. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like the wine alert, I really like having long hair visually. I like the way it looks, and I like the way it looks on me particularly. But I hate basically every sensory experience of having long hair. Which is why it's like almost always tied up and out of my way. And like when it's hot and my hair gets wet, nope. Nope, it's over. I'm gonna be a cranky bitch. Like, feeling my own sweaty hair on my neck makes me mad. And I hate that. I would like to feel like I can cope with my own body existing, but I can't. Our hair stays up 90% of the time, especially summer. Yeah. It's just, it just feels weird. Feels weird and I don't like it. That and like being warm and wet and like having like sand or dirt at the same time, like that like gritty sort of feeling while you're also like super sweaty or like just out of the water. Hate that. It'd be so tight if you could just stay put, you know? But you're not, and I get that. Mine's mid-thigh, partner is mid-back. Spawn is past her butt. Mid-thigh is quite some hair, Clover. I'm impressed by that. Mine is only mid-back. Well, mine's only top of my butt. Right where the butt meets the back. Whatever part of the body we're calling that. I remember having hair. Yeah, but you also have more beard than I'll probably ever have. I can't imagine feeling beard hair without even looking down. That's insane. What's up, Klez? Wish you had straighter hair. So there's this thing they make called a hair straightener. That actually straightens your hair for you. The only issue is your hair has to be a certain minimal length for it to function. But Klez, how are you? Wavy hair does have its advantages. This is true. Also, honestly, I think wavy hair looks nicer than straight hair. Tiny glass in my feet. We have an ad break in 5 minutes, apparently. Just FYI to all the land. How did you get tiny glass in your feet, my friend? That's a shame. Forgot about the broken San Pellegrino bottle on the stoop, taking it in. Oof. Oof. I have to relax mine because my family wasn't good at dealing with hair texture. My hair texture. So now I can't stand the curl when it happens. To wet the ant killer. Dude, that is the... Klez, that is the most I own a house situation I think I've ever heard. Yeah, in the tub soaking your foot is the right call. Or did you get the glass out? Or is it still in there? Because it's green glass. You should be able to pick it out, right? Or at least see it. Tiny bit of a wave. Partners in ringlets. Spawn when short is an afro. And then wavy ringlets now. Oh, it's Pangea Breaker. Good song. Great song. Think it's out? Well, you'll know in the next couple days if your foot still hurts or not. At a minimum, you've got that going for you. Curly hair does have crazy rules. It does its own thing. Probably wavier, but I'll never know. Long live the new flesh! So many oils and lotions and potions. Yeah, but that's kind of fun, though. Having all these little things. Unguents. And such. Want to do my hair like 50s style? Vet finally called back with an appointment for Hayden. Fuck yeah. Doggy's got appointments. Nieces and nephews have asked where my hair's gone. I told them with a straight face cigarettes made it fall out. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, good. Now those kids will vape instead of smoking. All right, we have ads in 60 seconds. You know I'm going to hop up and get some more caffeine. Yeah, and when I come back from that, the fur should be dry enough for me to highlight it again. Yeah, that was definitely a Zoe ad. And this is definitely my wife's ad. BRB, y'all. Take it easy, take it sleazy. I'll be returning momentarily. I burned my hand on the coffee. That hot. I spilled a little bit and it got on my finger and it burned. My coffee's too hot. The hot tub's too hot. I'm not coming down anymore. Coffee bite. I did. I feel like I got coffee bit. Just fair, considering how much I consume coffee. Bite the hand that feeds on you.
Hello there.
I like you too. Heidi ho. How's it going? Do I have an angle? I guess that's my angle. I don't like it. I don't feel good about it. Going smooth like the tip of your brush. Yeah, it's kind of surprising my brush is maintaining a tip this good. It does not usually. But it means the repeated cleanings must be having a positive effect. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Filled the Holy Fire tunes with some patent Klez. Needs more Italian music from the 70s. Dude, something came on the other day that I was like, this has to be Klez. And it was. And I was like, I know Klez is trying to troll me with this, but it's actually just fantastic and I love it. And I remember having that reaction to it, but I don't remember what it was. Sadly. Although we did get instrumental Smooth by Santana earlier. Which is always a winner in my book. Was it the Steve Zahn podcast? I got that a while ago and deleted it because I was annoyed. That I got successfully trolled by. Infinity Shred. There's probably like a lot of yeah, I'm gonna have to finish. I have to like repaint the rear at the end because they're just too deep in the sauce. You know? I wonder if this coffee's gonna burn me. Yep, I'm not even gonna drink it. Sometimes you can just tell. This is to count for the coffee that I had before break.
You know, my problem is there's not a fresh fucking pot.
Dude, for real, it needs to rain and it needs to actually like drop the humidity. Jesus fucking Christ. was on the phone with Claire, but I'm back now. Did you tell Claire I said mean things about Faye while Faye was not here? Because I didn't, but, like, you could have. Oh my god, just stay put. We were talking about One Piece. One Piece of what? While Faye was on the way home? Hell yeah. All right, we are going to do another very thin little color glaze using some Plague Bearer flesh to add a sort of an unhealthy green pallor to this horse. Because it's already cold toned. It's got some fleshy red in there just a little bit, but I want it looking sickly. So let's make it green. Nice mutant horse, you know? Can't have your mutant horse looking too healthy.
Please send me your bones today.
Kind of madness.
The underscore gay underscore raven underscore just resubscribed for 6 months. Well, going into third trimester now, eh?
Going into third trimester. Wait, what? 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 Feel the plunks on your skin. How are you doing, Raven? Oh, 6 months, third trimester. Yep, that's how that works. I forgot that that's a childbirth thing. Oh, fuck yeah. Who put this on? I love this song. God damn, Amigo the Devil up in here? Bingo. This was Tarzan, but there's another that's Moros. Hell yeah. Oh, you're feeling scree? That sounds bad. I'm going to assume that's not a good scree. BINGINGBINGO. Ooh, your ESORP guild is on the brink of implosion. The brink of implosion. I'm really sorry to hear that. That is not... Is it at least like tasty drama? Or is it just bullshit? Everyone to bingo heaven. Is that a stutter? I think it's a. I fucked up enough to I'm gonna count that as a stutter. I feel like it was. Not even juicy drama. Fucking shame. INGEINGO. Oh shit!
It's always time for plunced.
Oh, that's a new one. That's a new one. All right, I'm glad to see that it is spitting out fresh plunsts. We still haven't gotten one of Raven's fresh cursed plunsts, though. I feel like those are destined for, like, the right time and place. Drew, I'm so proud of how plunced you are. I know what I think this is the beginning song of, but I don't think I'm right. I was not right. But, good song. It's the most plunced I've ever been! Well, it's gonna be a hell of a weekend, Drew! Drama is simultaneously huge and small at the same time. I mean, honestly, most drama that's gonna cause, like, a fucking guild to fall apart, it's gonna be that kind of drama. Schrodinger's drama. You can't even TLDR it. If you want to try to explain it, please feel free, but if not, I understand, and I'm just sorry it's happening to you. I'm going to be online for a while, so you don't have to rush through it. But if it's a lot to just fucking voice, then, you know, don't stress. All right, I'm going to let that dry. That is a nice, fucking, really unhealthy looking color for that horse. I like that. This one's kind of not a bummer, but is a bummer, but isn't a bummer. Yeah, it's definitely not a color a horse should be, which was the goal. Actually, you know what? Let's just keep painting these guys. Let's. I want that horse to wait. I want that horse to fully dry. So we'll start doing other colors on these handsome little boys. Holy cannoli. Was semi-lurking just had to decide to make butterflies in thread? Beautiful and it fits. It's a pain in the butt. That makes sense. GM expressed mild disappointment that two RP threads didn't link up together as we typically do. Guy got kind of offended and defensive, called the GM a backseat RPer. You're a fucking GM. That's literally what a GM does. Called that out as an unfair statement as she was just reaffirming the purpose of the guild. He then alludes to personal issues she had told him in private and then conflagration. Yep, that tracks. That's some BS. GM has quit and removed all characters. Quit temporarily. Moderator quit mod and has stepped back from RP. Many people also stepping back. Oh. Don't care for that at all. Oh, jeez. I certainly made this hard for myself. Trying to get a fucking paintbrush in there.
It's always time for plunst.
Oh, I missed one. Get back here.
It's always time for plunst.
Yeah.
It's always time for plunst.
That's a raven plunst.
It's always time for plunst. It's always time for plunst. It's always time for plunst.
Fuck yeah. It makes sense that that's why you're low plunced. That's a lot of bullshit. I would also be low plunced. That makes sense that this is a Raven pick. Damn, Clover, that's pretty plunced of you. Surprised for sure. I have no idea what this is. Is this Afrikaans? Had a bummer but expected morning. What happened? You fit? You fit mostly. Lost another frog to age, so we had a frog funeral. That feels bad. I'm sorry. Committed unto the earth to rest. Oof. Well played, though. That's a good pun. Oh, come on. This double-sided sticky tape does not work. I want it to work. It seemed like such a smart way to attach minis to paint holders. What kind of Frogo? I feel like the variety of frog has been previously named, but I cannot remember for the life of me. Which should surprise no one. I am surprised. Okay, well, Moros surprises me by being surprised. Used to love going to my grandmother's house. She had 3 ponds in her garden with frogs. I feel like having a pond would be really cool, but I also feel like it would be like a lot of work. I'm not sure I want to put the effort in on that. Choose to judge based on that surprise rather than being rational. All right. I mean, being rational is pretty overrated, so I'm down with it. And getting the paint in there is a paint in the butt. Actually sent to Pond C on a leaf. A local type of poison frog. We raised tadpoles, released the healthy ones, kept the sick or bad eaters. Supposedly have a 3-year captivity lifespan. Spawn is 7 and we raised them when she was 3 or 4. Dang.
Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
Grew also a bunch of fruits and veggies and flowers. Spliced an apple tree to provide Granny Smith, Pink Lady, and Golden Delicious. I don't know why you would make it provide 2 apples that suck and 1 apple that's perfect, but, you know, some people have bad taste, I guess. Some for baking, some for eating, some for jam. Well, why wouldn't you just use good apples for all of those? Okay. Because density and sugar. I know that there's valid reasons. I'm just being a biznatch about things, okay? Yo, Mike Disney, how are you, my dude?
Because he's my best friend.
Yo, go follow Mike Disney.
My rotten soldier.
Great dude, great mini painter.
My good time boy.
Not associated with the mouse. What more can you ask for? Always. How have you been? If you argue, we get to argue back. No. No, I just want to have the final word and then move on to a new topic. Oh my god, it's the Hootie and the Blowfish guy. Blowfish. Blowfish. Thank you. Really, these are my bonus dudes I'm working on while I'm waiting for my main thing to dry. Trying to get some nice sickly colors on this horse. And I think it's working. Darius Rucker of Hootie and the Blowfish. I could not say his name, and I do not know why. But here we are. Bluty and the Hoefish. Wish they would actually have taken my advice when it kicked off. Take a step back for a while, come back later. Oh, yeah, nah. Well, that's the thing that I learned about myself and like has been a point of contention with some people is that like I know when I'm mad, I can't talk stuff through because I'm mad. But if I have time to like calm down and actually think about how I feel instead of just flying off the handle, then I can have a conversation. But so many people want to hash it out right then and there. And I'm like, I literally can't do this. I'm just going to be hurtful if you don't wait for me to fucking calm down to have this serious conversation. Like, let's fucking go away for 24 hours or whatever.
My rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese. My good time boy.
Thanks, June. Hey, you know what? Multiple shout-outs can't hurt. This is a bit of a bummer, though. This song, not the shout out, just the song. Mike, what have you been working on recently? I'm a walk away and chill person myself. Yeah, for real. And a few times in the past month or so, I've been pissed, and I just say, hey, I'm pissed right now. I'm going to go away for an hour to collect myself. Yeah. Oh, Raven's got guild drama in Elder Scrolls Online because people are being childish assholes, basically. time is it? 2:30? All right, I got time to keep going for a while. Trying to make sure other people involved and affected are okay. That's the kind of person I want in my RP guild. It's good stuff, Raven. Do I need... Yeah, a little bit. Well, I don't think so. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. All right. Ooh. I already knew it, but seeing it again makes me, like, fucking cringe again. Yes. It is my most popular TikTok in a hot minute. So I'm glad that it strikes a chord with people. Just hanging out. Doing crab stuff. Oh, Bardcore Shakira. If it doesn't upload, I can delete ESO.
It's always time for Plunst.
That sounds like a moment of relief. Just don't actually even play ESO, like you're just there doing the guild stuff. Well, that leaves me to... Huh. That is a choice. You make a woman go mad. I should be painting on camera. Sorry, y'all. It's a consideration. I've never been kept informed of things by the now ex-GM, ex-mod, and new GM. I said I wanted it to rain earlier, now I heard thunder? Hell yeah. Dude, I hope it rains up here. been checking in with people because it's affected everyone. Yeah, well, yeah. When your whole guild starts to fall apart like that, it's very silly. People gotta cause such stinks about fun, chill things, but no. Can't just let things be fun and chill. To quote Men in Black, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Could just mind your business, hang out, but no. Just we're going to introduce a new antagonist? I mean, still, 15 people is a lot of people to be involved in RP and to be involved in drama, especially. Like, that's not an, it's not something. Brain, can we get to a place where you'll say the words you think you want? It's not something. It's not nothing. It's not anything. Yes, that was Men in Black. Right at the end, when Agent J is fighting with the bug, he's stomping on the cockroaches. Won't start nothing. Crunch. Won't be nothing. Crunch. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your family? Because I've seen that movie so many times. I have it that well memorized. Primordial being which exists outside of Mundus came into existence upon the first scream of creation. That sounds fucking awesome. Unknown of SCA groups smaller than 15. Oh, yeah. I feel like a big SCA group would be out of the norm. But maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. This is fucking Danzig? Okay. Did not see that coming. Primordial concept of fear and terror which has slipped into the Mundus through a crack in the barrier between worlds created by the main party forcing their way into the reflection of Nirn. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I'm sold. I'm sold on that being a villain. Let's go. Based on Fiddlesticks from League of Legends. That's where I have no idea what you're talking about. Thankfully, I have no life experience with League of Legends. All I know is that my cousin once wanted to play it competitively. And I said, well, go for it. There's crazier dreams. And he said, thank you. You're the only person who believes in me. And I said, well, then maybe everybody else is right. But maybe they're wrong. Go for it. And now I paint miniatures on Twitch. I followed my dreams, and you can too. cannot speak with its own words. Only the last words spoke by the people it's consumed. Oh, that reminds me of something, but I can't remember what. Cussing at a butterfly, BRB. Good luck. Well, all right. Get that on the ears back there, or at least try to. Thus far, it has spoken words such as, "See, it's just a scarecrow. It's haunting us. It knows what we're afraid of. Brother, help me." Fuck yeah. Raven, that sounds rad. Nope, too much, too much, too much. Get out of there. You fucker. Divines have mercy and infant wailing. It killed a baby. The Eldritch Evil ate my baby. Vibe shift. Have to explain to Spawn that yelling Jesus as a cuss word is not an apt substitute. I wish you would stop moving so much, but it's probably never gonna happen. Is it evil or acting according to the laws of its creation? I don't think that matters to the people who are its victims. That would be my take, is that I don't care. It's killing me. Stop it. And yes, absolutely it can. Cancer is not a product of mortal morality, but it is absolutely evil. Just as an example. Ooh, I'm not sure what the next step is. Yeah, no kidding. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on glue. We have ads in 5. And I think we're gonna keep painting for a little bit after ads, just so y'all know what to expect. Okay, I kind of feel like I just had a stroke. And now we have something weird and ethereal again. So maybe I did. Maybe I'm dying and y'all are just figments of my imagination on my way to the afterlife. Maybe this is my afterlife, in which case, fuck, dude. God, I hope not. Squidward Nose by Cupcake. Honestly, I'd be amazed if that wasn't on this playlist. There's a song on here that is SpongeBob theme. I added it. I mean, there's multiple SpongeBob themed songs. Because Claire added a bunch of those SpongeBob AI tracks. Belly! Happy day to you. Thank you for the compliment on my horse. Oh no, I'm aware that SpongeBob Nose is not, or Squidward Nose is not SpongeBob themed. I'm so aware. It's Cupcake. I'm just saying I know there is SpongeBob themed experiences on this playlist.
Look at all these weird,
what?
my kind of people.
Yo! Morty and Glory Live, thank you for the follow. Not the follow, the raid. I don't know how to read my own notifications. What's up, y'all?
We are Legion!
Okay, now thank you for the follow. Y'all, welcome in.
He's my best friend. He's my pal.
Welcome
He's
in.
my homeboy.
Wonderful
He's
to
my
have you.
soldier. He's my
What
sweet
were you doing on
cheese.
stream, y'all? Saw Trader Garden came as soon as I could. Hell yeah. Same. The Emperor's Finest have arrived. I have bad news for you. I'm whatever the opposite of that is. Maybe that's good news, depending on how much you want to tell me. Yo, thank you for the follow, PM, RPM.
Wouldst thou like to live?
Slaanesh is boldest. Hell yeah. So, yeah, this is my Lord Solar Leontis kitbash. Old Fantasy Chaos Lord with, honestly, just a bunch of random bits. We've got a plasma pistol, I don't know where it came from. A head from Necromunda, an arm from the new Possessed kit. Trader Garter's still better than Astartes. It's a good thing you can't see any of my word bearers right now. Backpack from a flamer, you know, just some stuff. And then I've got this base that he's going to be going on. But I figured it'd be a pain in the ass to paint the guy after I put him on the base. So here you go. And I think I'm still going to put some graffiti or like blood splatters on the thing. Dude, thank you. Thank you. Time for a Final Fantasy dungeon. It involves doing math. Kill me. Kill me. Doing math while you play video games? Awful. Wouldn't do it. So yeah, he's going to go like right up here in front. Actually, is he just... Yeah? Yeah, all right. Yeah, because he's just blue tacked right now. So he's gonna wind up like right there. But obviously I have a lot to do on him before he does that. Morty and Glory, if you have any photos you want to share of what you were working on or just anything you feel stoked about, we are link friendly. Please feel free. Are you going to stay put, or are you going to be a bitch again? Dude, thank you so much. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm going to probably enter this in the Capital Palette competition at Nova. So I'm really putting my whole paintussy into this, you know? Also, oh, yo, I have like a whole like formal greeting. Y'all, hi. If you're not familiar with me, my name's Bennett, aka Holy Fireman. You can call me either. Either is fine. I'm a they them causing mayhem. I really like painting monsters and just general horrible, gribbly things. But if I'm not painting them, I'm probably being killed by them in video games. That's kind of what you can expect from this stream. I'm a long-time Warhammer nerd, long-time D&D nerd, just all kinds of tabletops going on. And I love horror, probably above all other genres. Give me the spooky shit. Oh, also, we're in an ad break, apparently, so I did all this for naught. Oopsies. Sorry to everybody who rated in and got the ad break. Morris, I'm glad you heard it. I'm relieved that one of my oldest regulars heard my spiel. Because you didn't know any of this, and I was really worried for you. All right. Oh, right, there is a raid video. No, we'll hold on. We'll hold on. We are in an ad break. So, you're one of my oldest regulars, yeah. You're a fucking OG, Moros. I don't know about actual physical chronological age, but you have been a member of chat for a long fucking time. You've been following forever. We are Legion! Rex the Talker, thank you for that follow. I promise not to sacrifice you to the Dark Gods yet, but I can't promise it'll never happen. Is that just a... Oh, it's just a straight up chunk of metal? No, it's part of the bridle. All right, I am painting correctly. Getting thrown off by old sculpts. As long as the Drukhari don't get me, it's all good. Well, you're mostly safe from Drukhari here because we're all about Slaanesh. You know? And generally speaking, the Dark Eldar aren't super stoked on Slaanesh. Like, if you get sacrificed, it'll probably be something like quick and easy, you know? For a second, I forgot who brought me to you, and then I remembered. I don't remember who you raided in with. Oh, Odyssey of Eternity. Fuck yeah. That makes sense. Well, I'm glad you were let in. I'm glad all of you are here, quite frankly. It's always nice having cool new friends and cool old friends. Friends of any vintage, really. The community is really what makes mini painting and mini painting Twitch especially just awesome. I'm a medium-term friend, yeah. And I'm happy. I'm sad that you're not a longer-term friend, but I know you will be. How's that for saccharin? Okay. Where do I want to put the red on our boy? I really wish you'd stay put in the Putty. Aiming to make this thing my full-time gig? Hell yeah. This is my full-time gig. It doesn't pay the bills, but it's fun. One day it will. We're gonna get there. I'm realistic about how this works, and I'm never gonna lie to y'all about how much money I am or am not making, because there's no fucking point to that. The only reason to lie about how much money you have is to make sure that the people who are employed by you don't unionize. Spawn knows we don't poke the local pitchforks. Smart. I like painting minis because it's art I can show without worry about AI. Yet. Yet. Any moment that may change. And I'm certain it'll be so cool and fun when it does. One of the reasons you don't show off your original art. I think that's fair. It sucks that that's kind of like where we're at nowadays. People feel like they can't share their art because AI scraping and all that shit. Okay. I mean, that's part of why I hopped on that's why I hopped on Kara. Because Kara automatically anti-AIs everything you upload. And they have a no AI policy in general. It's like, I'm not worried about my minis. I'm not worried about my art getting stolen. I'm not, C-A-R-A. Kara, I think their website's just kara.app. Yeah. That is their website. By artists, for artists. They will never allow AI. Their stuff gets glazed so that if AI tries to scrape it, it gets poisoned. They're going to start adding even more stuff for that. Yeah, and like it allows you to like have a portfolio as well as like a public feed. So seems pretty cool. We'll go with the next step up of red and see if I love it or hate it. Or a third thing. A mysterious third option. Being able to have a portfolio distinctly separate from just posts. Yeah. Yeah, like you can share people's art without it like interfering with you posting your own, and you can post like whips and stuff. It lets you be like professional and not professional at the same time. And me, I love that. That's like my whole shtick. Dude, these vibes are fucking with me. I'm not... This song is fucking me up. This makes me feel bad. I don't even know if that song was necessarily a bummer. It just felt bad. No, I forgot raid video. But it's not going to happen now. It's way too late for that. I'm in the groove. We're back to painting. And Eldritch Clowns. Yeah, mood. I think I've seen like one, but I wouldn't go so far as to say I have seen your clowns capitalizing any of those letters. Trapped in America is the only needed line, for real. Oh, I know I'm focusing because I realized I'm doing the tongue thing. Got my tongue out. Brain off, tongue out. That means I'm focused. My parents always used to tease me about it, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know why I don't know why I do it, but it just sort of like happens. Civilization is dying. Civilization is the place for you to see. We never teased you. Mom, I mean only love with this, but I assure you, every time y'all teased me in the slightest is etched into my brain. And I recognize that it was done with love, but I fucking remember. Was always really self-conscious about it until high school. My art teacher told me it was perfectly normal. Your body's creating a physical sensation for mental focus. Are you telling me that it's a fucking stim? Are you telling me that's an ADHD thing? I can't be. It can't be. Should probably pay for years of therapy. I mean, I've had years of therapy. No, ghoul, fuck out of here. Okay, cool. Am I a person or am I just a collection of symptoms? The answer is that there is no difference between those two concepts. And that you devalue yourself thinking you're not, or more than any of those. You are a sum of your preferences and symptoms. Yeah. Also, Mom, you might not know it yet, but with the amount of money that y'all have lent me over the years, you have paid for years of therapy. I just never explicitly said this is for therapy. What if you're a collection of persons with a symptom? That's a very what's his name? Who does those movies? That's a very fancy movie. I can't think of who I'm thinking of. Tell me about an Emperor's Kid? Oh, you want to know about another one of the Primarchs? Do I know enough lore to tell you about another one of the Primarchs? Hold on. Moros, I want to finish painting this red because I'm fucking in the zone, and then I got you, all right? Because this is apparently going to be a competition piece, I don't want to fuck my flow up. But I'm almost done with adding the reds. All right. This is Repentance by Halis, which is spelled H, A with those two dots over it, LLAS. Which I can't type from my computer, but this is the name of this song. Sorry. Repentance by Halis. There we go. All right, Moros. Tell you about another one of the Emperor's Kids. Okay, so umlaut. No, but it's the 2A. Is an umlaut the two dots? I thought an umlaut was the... I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, it is the two dots. Fuck. Yeah, you're right. I took German and I don't remember that. That's shameful. Yo, shit, we hit 600 followers today. We're so close to 666. Yes. Oh, getting warm in this pit of depravity. All right. Moros, another one of the Emperor's Kids. So the other Primarch that I actually remember lore about, Primarch, well, I'm going to explain that. So Moros redeemed a Holy Fire rant, so I'm going to just go off on a journey. So in Warhammer 40k, we've got that guy, the Emperor. He's real important. Everybody loves him except for me. I hate him. I think he's a douche canoe. He's a bad dad. He does some genetic engineering, and he makes some super soldier children who get scattered to the four winds of the galaxy. So one of them, this one that we're going to talk about right now, his name is Lionel Johnson, like the poet. Why? I don't know, because 40k is only capable of making literary references and can't actually create anything new or meaningful. So this guy, this particular kid of the Emperor gets shot to a planet that's just covered in forests and some castles, very feudal. And he gets found by some guy. I can't remember who he gets found by. He gets found by some guy who's like, I'm your dad now, kid. And you're gonna hunt monsters with me in the dark, scary forests of this world. And Lionel is like, all right, tight. That sounds cool. So he becomes like a really good hunter, like classic, like dragon slaying knight style hunter. Because all the monsters on this world, all the animals on this world are like horrible monsters because they're aliens that have been warped by chaos. Because that's, why not, you know? Everything's got to be bad in Warhammer. So this guy gets raised to like, basically is being raised as like heir apparent to become the new king of the castle, maybe the whole world. I really don't remember. It doesn't fucking matter. He's being raised to be a noble. So when the Emperor finally shows up and is like, hey, actually, I'm your dad. Lionel is like, okay, that's really weird, but all right. That sounds fine. Like, if you're really my dad and you want me to conquer the galaxy with you, that sounds fine. I'll go do that, because I was kind of already doing that here. Can all my friends come along? And the Emperor was like, yeah, sure. All of them can come along. Even though that guy who's not your dad, named Luther, the guy who told you he was your dad but isn't your dad, he can come along too. And Lionel was like, fuck yeah, that sounds great, dude. So they start crusading and doing all the stuff you do on a space crusade. Killing people in space, right? And, you know, stuff goes down. There's a whole civil war situation. It's really tough. Everybody's stressed out. But here's the thing. Luther is really jealous of the fact that he's not Lionel's real dad. He gets so jealous of the fact that he's not Lionel's real dad that he starts to concoct a mutiny and quietly turns half of Lionel's army against him because he's so, like, in his feelings man pain about the fact that he is no longer the sole loved individual in Lionel's life. Real, like, there's daddy issues and then there's being a daddy issues, and that's what he's having. So Lionel is like, hey, there's a civil war. I need you and conveniently the half of my army that are all loyal to you to stay home and make sure that nobody attacks here, because this is a tactically important fortress planet. And I'm gonna go help my real dad. And Luther is like, yep, okay, sure. Sounds great, bud. So Luther stays home and just really indoctrinates the other half of this army. And they're all like, yeah, we love being evil. Exactly, Belly, exactly. The fucking, what a brilliant use of Dr. Evil. So Luther stays home and just really indoctrinates all these guys. So then, like, Lionel's off trying to save his dad and all that shit. Or his genetic dad, not his generic dad. And he fails. The Emperor dies, right? We've talked about this before. So the Emperor dies, and Lionel is like, well, fuck, I fucked that up. What could possibly be worse? And then he comes home and finds out that the half of his army that he left home has completely switched sides and been like, actually, we also want to kill your dad. And now that you're here, we're going to try to kill you. And Lionel is like, Luther, how could you do this? And Luther's like, jealousy, dude. So they fight each other a whole lot. It's brutal. They wind up fucking blowing up the planet. It's very like Ewan McGregor and Anthony Hopkins. That's not his fucking name. What are the Star Wars guys? Anakin and Obi-Wan. Like, you were my brother, except you were my dad. No, you're supposed to bring balance to the Force. And they get really up in their feelings and they fight each other. And they fight so hard the planet explodes. And Luther goes, you know what? This ain't worth it. And he takes who's left of the people who sided with him and he flees. And Lionel is like, well, the rest of the Empire is going to be really pissed if they find out that half of my army are traitors. So we're just going to quietly hunt them down and kill anyone who finds out that they exist. And once we've hunted all of them down and we've killed every witness, it'll be fine. Because we're loyal, for sure. There's no way that this course of action could possibly lead us to corruption or abuse of power. So now, Lionel, he got poisoned or something. I can't remember, but he got like poisoned and put in a coffin and he just hung out there for a long time. Very Sleeping Beauty type shit. And all the rest of his army and all their kids were like, all right, well, time to murder a bunch of innocent people on the search for finding the rest of us. And then they do it. And they're still doing that 10,000 years later. What's up, Lady Gravenly? How are you? So that's the story about Lionel Johnson. He's the Primarch of the Dark Angels. He came back recently, like he woke up from his coma or something. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of it because it sounded fucking bogus to me. But like he came back and fought a demon, and the demon like took the broken parts of his planet and like put them back together and then put a gun in it or something. I think that I didn't read that book. I don't know. This is what I know like third hand. So he's back and he's doing stuff, and it's only a matter of time until the rest of the Empire finds out that like he's done some fucked up shit. But so who hasn't? It's 40K. Who hasn't done some fucked up shit? That's my rant. That's the only other Primarch story I remember. Every other one is going to have to be way less in depth. Oh, all right. Lionel Johnson was gay and wrote a poem called The Dark Angel, I think. Exactly. That's why the Primarch Lionel Johnson, his army is called the Dark Angels. I don't know why they decided that that was like the literary reference they wanted to draw upon, but they did. Big shrugs, but that is canonically where it comes from. Games Workshop has confirmed it. I don't know why they did it. All right, we're gonna do another red highlight, and then we're gonna figure out who to raid out into. Because I feel the call of nature. Nice patch on the battle vest. I have a wearable Raccoon City badge. Hell yeah! Dude, I've had this Umbrella Corp patch since high school. Yeah, easily 20 years. Same with the Wayland Yutani patch that's underneath it, honestly. But congratulations on your good taste. Where's my... Okay. That's where my feet want to go. Rainbow equals evil in the Hollywood standards. It's true! You're very welcome, Moros. I'm happy to help. I hope they're entertaining and not just me talking. But I have to assume they're entertaining if you're still here after I'm done with them. You're not just like pitying me. Oh, that's sharp. Oh, mama. Wow. Whoo. hurt. What's up, Raven? It'll quit hurting when the pain goes away. Healer's getting zero recognition as always. Yeah, no, I even stabbed myself on the exact same spike. It's very embarrassing. Oh, ooh, sharp. That was a different spike. Looking like a real old school paint job, and I think that looks great on such an evil horse. Thank you, Clip. I'm fucking loving it. I kind of, this like weird psychedelic pale green blue on the horse really reminds me of Ian Miller. Even though most of his art is black and white, it just feels like Ian Miller art to me, and I love that. I rezzed everyone after they failed mechanics and still no thumbs up. Having to hardcast 8-second reses because so many died at once several times. This is part of the reason I don't play those games. Unless I'm specifically in a squad with people who love me and call me nice things. Be brave, little champions. They're entertaining. I know nothing about Warhammer and the wiki confuses me, but I know exactly where I am with the lore when you tell me. Fuck yeah. That's the proof I really know what I'm talking about, is if I can teach someone who doesn't understand it otherwise, that's proof that I've spent too much time thinking about it, probably. What I just heard was, I don't play those games unless people flatter me after and before death. I know that's not what you said. That's kind of what I said. I prefer multiplayer games when I'm playing with people I know, is what it comes down to. Like, I don't particularly like playing with randos, but if I can get a full squad of people, like, let's do it. No one gets to decide what too much time on anything is except the person doing it. I agree, and I've spent too much time on it. Do certain people in America actually pronounce squirrel like squirrel? Did I just answer your question, Raven? I did not even put that on for you. That was legit just how I say squirrel. Going to the store, high and by. June. If you're going to the store, can you get booze while you're out? I know, but that's like on the way. Red wine for Shabbat and Evan Williams 100 proof, if you please. Oh, plus, I don't know, maybe margarita if you want some margarita for the weekend. We got all those limes. Probably squirrel. Tequila. Tequila sounds good. We don't have any tequila. Get some of that. Yeah, squirrel. Yeah, Europeans say it wrong. Which is unsurprising. Europeans say most things wrong. June, I will Venmo you the cost of the booze. Because I know that's my chore typically. But if you're already going out, I don't want to go out too, you know? Hey, I stand by what I said. My costs are my costs. Tequila brand. Basically anything that isn't Jose Cuervo, you'll be fine. American squirrels are violent. Bye, babe. Love you. Text me if you decide anything else. You got it. Well, so actually, here's the thing, Raven. Most American squirrels aren't American. The squirrels that are violent in America actually came from Europe. They're European squirrels. The Native American squirrels are like brown squirrels. Gray squirrels came with white colonizers, and they basically outcompeted the local squirrels, much in the way that white people murdered all the locals. Bye, Moros. Great to have you. This is why likely y'all will never actually hear my voice for Louisiana, and I don't have much of an accent. Anywhere else, apparently, I do. They arrived in the UK, they decimated... Oh, I did it backwards. Raven, I got it backwards. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Before you call me out, I did get that backwards. I'm sorry. American squirrels rightfully destroyed European squirrels because of what Europe did to America. Sorry. See, that's the thing. I don't have space in my brain for squirrel lore, but I remember Warhammer lore. We have a specific breed that are black and they're a menace to everything that moves. Hell yeah. Scary squirrels, best squirrels. Squirrel hammer lore. Actually, there is a war game currently in development that's basically Redwall. By a fella named Martin McCoy, who does amazing art and is a fucking chill as fuck dude. Itchy Pants! What's up, bud? The game is called Marscairn, and it's coming out when it's done. We have random albino squirrels, and apparently the South has albino cardinals as well. I would imagine albino cardinals are anywhere that cardinals are, right? I think that's just how the randomness of genetics works. Itchy Pants, I'm doing great. I'm caffeinated. I'm carbonated. I'm... Don't have any water, but outside of that, I'm good to go. Can't say hydrated, unfortunately. But I'm a lot of other good aideds. Okay, so I said we were going to stop after we did the highlight, but my brain is in focus mode, so we're going to do a shade and then maybe stop. Funny story. Dude, this song is so funky. I love this. Scientists keep being scientists and killing them to study anytime someone sees them. Scientist gonna scientist. Man, did I share my new favorite spider fact? Speaking of scientists doing science. A good few years ago at my grandmother's wedding, I had game pie. And my younger sister was like 5 or something and had just watched Bambi, so of course I let her try some of the game pie. And then told her she just ate Bambi's mom. That is classic older sibling behavior. And it's despicable, but it's pretty funny. Telling my husband about the collage you made. Did they make any vintage Warhammer art? That shit looks goofy as hell. I think the oldest art I've got is from like the 90s, so not like vintage, nah. But the really old stuff is very goofy, and honestly, I kind of love that. Hey, do you want some general art advice? Shade your reds with blue. Just do it. Don't question me. Just do it and thank me later.
Blood for the blood god.
My daughter was 6. She told my brother she wanted to be a forest fairy. My brother promptly asked her if she liked syrup. Of course she said yes, and he tells her it's tree blood and that she can now never be a fairy. Oh my god. Yep, that's mean. That's mean. Yes, you can also use purple. A lot of my reds wind up very purple anyway, so I don't use purple, but yes. Agree is good.
It's always time for plunst.
But I just like a nice cold red, you know? I think my orange is warm and my red's cold. Wouldn't be able to tell you why. As far as the fruit goes, I actually prefer my oranges cold. Beginning to think you didn't even add my crisp ones to the folder. I swear to... I can send you a screenshot that they're in there. I do not know... Like, I don't know how the randomization works, but... It's not fully random, I tell you that. I know, I just... I feel the need to defend myself anyway, you know? Yeah. And I haven't figured out a way to stop it from doing that, because I've changed how the folder gets sorted, and like I've moved files around, and it still mostly prefers a specific chunk of them. So go figure, I guess. All right, I think that is where we are going to call it for the day. That's honestly, I was expecting to just do the skin today of the horse, or the fur, the body of the horse. So the fact we also got some red going on and painted 2 other models, pretty good. Choices are green, gray, brown, which muddles it, and black, which looks almost unnatural if you're not careful. Yeah. I mean, green turns it, if you shade with green, it often turns it brown, which can be good. That can be what you want if you want a desaturated red. But if you want a saturated red that's got vibrancy, you can shade with blue or purple. Well, good paint day, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been a nice Friday. I hope you've had a nice Friday, too. Considering the details of the drama that occurred so you can see why I wasn't able to properly TLDR it, I would love to. I always love drama when it's not happening to me, so I'm so down. I am a messy bitch, but only from a distance.
Hello there.
Nerd Holla! Yo, your timing is awful, Kate. I'm literally about to raid out. Hey, everybody go follow Nerd Holla.
He's my best friend. He's my pal.
Such a cool human being. Yeah, you should feel bad about not knowing my schedule that I haven't made public because I never post when I'm going to stop streaming because I never know. Love you, Mom. I hope you have a good weekend, too. Ooh, I'm hungry. Oh shit, we got King Crimson happening? Clip. King Crimson's finally playing. Everybody I want to raid is on break. What the heck? Jamie's not on break, and Jamie did get a nice new haircut. Nerdaholic, you can make as many recommendations as you want, and I will even listen to at least one of them. A privilege, truly. Yo, yeah, fuck yeah. I didn't even realize Blades went live just now. Let's raid Blades. Let's raid Blades. Sun King. Let's do it. Folks, I will have a schedule posted by this weekend just so y'all know what's up, but you know, I'll be around. You know me. Wink. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I hope you have a good rest of today as well. I hope you have a good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday after your weekend. I hope the rest of your life is a fucking treat and a joy. And I hope that all your enemies perish painfully.